Hey, welcome to our live broadcast. Today is a Thursday. It is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas. Welcome if you are joining us from somewhere else around the world, and happy International Women's Day. I think it's a pretty amazing day that we get to celebrate, especially since we have such an amazing blend of international women who always join us on these broadcasts. So, welcome if you're jumping on. Today, we are going to talk about intermittent fasting and can you use intermittent fasting to get you summer ready. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit and have you think a little bit today about how you handle seasons, especially something like spring and summer, and how seasons changing and celebrations and the way society deals with these changes in like season or even New Year's types of things, how those affect you personally, and will this summer season or spring season be different for you, and can intermittent fasting help you? So if you're new, please take a second to hit that like button or subscribe button so that you will be a permanent member of our community here. And if you're jumping on live or even in the rebroadcast, always please take a second to leave me a comment. I love to know that you jumped on and we're part of the conversation here, whether it's live or when it's in the rebroadcast. I always go back and make sure that I keep the dialogue open between everyone who leaves me a comment, and I do appreciate you guys letting me know that you are here. If you're in our past course of ours, please let me know, and if you're registered for our March 10th course, please give yourself a shout out. I'm super excited about all the women who are jumping in with us in March. I think that today's topic is going to be perfect for you guys heading into these warmer seasons for most of us around the world anyways, and how we can handle that emotionally. So I always thought I'd like to take a second to introduce myself in case you are just jumping on for the first time. My name is Diane, and I am a certified nutrition coach. I have spent the last 25 years helping women find nutrition plans and fitness programs to help them look and feel their best, and most importantly, live their most authentic life. And I think it is very important for women to feel authentic when we are going about our day-to-day activities, and really feeling like we can live consciously and very in tune with how we're feeling about ourselves, because that becomes an outward appearance and reflection of how we associate and present ourselves with other people. So intermittent fasting, can it be used to help get you emotionally and physically ready for a seasonal change? We talked a lot about this in the December and January months. We were talking about New Year's resolutions and what types of personalities tend to jump into New Year's resolutions, how long those resolutions last, and how do we handle those when we fall short of a resolution that we have set for ourselves. And now is a really good time to really evaluate maybe if you did set some New Year's resolutions, and how are you pacing and tracking along with what you had set out for yourself now that we're kind of closing out the first quarter of a year and entering into a second one. This is the time of the year that I really do personally come alive. I love the warm months. I love the sunshine. I love being outside. And I love all the activities that surround these seasons that are coming up for us here in this region of the world. But there have been seasons in my life personally where I haven't been as excited about these seasons, because I can get into a little bit of a panic or feel regretful that I haven't stuck to my plans or stayed on track with how I want to look and feel. And remember, everything that we do in this community, all the decisions that we make, whether it be about food or activities or just how we want to live our life, should always be able to answer the question of, will this help me look and feel my best and live my most authentic life? And so what do you do if summer's approaching and you're starting to get, or even spring break for a lot of us, I know we go on spring break next week. What if you don't feel like you're confidently ready to, kind of derobe from the sweatpants or shawls that you've been wearing? I know here in Texas it's very cold, so we're scarfing up and sweatering up and plenty of layers, and then we have to actually start to take those layers off as it starts to get hot and humid. And are you happy with what you're unveiling with yourself? And this is where a lot of women can really become very unconscious about their day, meaning that we're so self-consumed with how bad we feel about ourselves, or how bad we think someone else is going to view us when they see us. And so we tend to become reclusive and we act winter-like. We layer on the clothes and we stay inside and we become inactive because we don't want to go outside and worry about what other people think about us because we're not thinking very highly of ourselves. And I am one of those people that could really care less what other people think about me, but just me being less confident about myself is enough to keep me indoors when I've been in those seasons where I haven't really felt good about myself. And so all you have to do here in Texas or in the United States is walk into any Target store, if you're familiar with Target. And as soon as you walk in the store, it is flooded with all the spring and summertime clothes, and all the bikinis are laid out for everyone to start trying on and buying for their summer outings. And it could put you into a state of panic. And so if you're feeling that anxiety or panic, what can you do about it now to make sure that you can be present for your social activities or your family this summer? And so we've put together a little questionnaire that we want you guys to go through. So if you, Kara, is it notes? Yeah. So if you put notes in the comment section of our Facebook feed, or you click on the link that Kara put on YouTube, then you can get access to this little questionnaire that'll kind of help you go through a little emotional and mental inventory of where you are today and where you maybe hope to be when spring and summer hits your region of the world. And the sad thing about this emotional anxiety that we put on ourselves is that if you think about it in the big picture of things, this is one of the last things that we should be feeling anxious about and self-conscious about, and one of the last things that we should really be putting all these limits on ourselves with our life. Because we end up just missing out on memories, and we miss out on great times with our family and connection times when incorporating a new lifestyle for yourself can really be a quick fix. And a lot of times, if you just feel better about yourself and you feel more positive and confident in your own skin, that alone can make a world of difference. And since it's International Women's Day, and I think we should all be supporting women around the world, we should really start being a little kinder to each other as well when we kind of look at another woman and have an immediate opinion about how we think they look, and or maybe some advice that we think that we should give them about how they should be living their life. We need to understand that not everyone is a cover girl ready model in the summertime, nor should we all be striving to be a Sports Illustrated bikini model. I know for myself, in my 50s, I'm pretty happy with my body. It's far from perfect, and trust me, that I will not be on a cover of a magazine anytime soon. But for the first time in my life, I'm okay with that because everything that I'm doing is balanced, and I've created a lifestyle for myself where I do feel that I look and feel my best, and I am definitely living my most authentic life. And whoever doesn't feel happy with that when they see me, I could honestly care less, because whatever extremes I would have to go to make a complete stranger happy about what they thought about when they laid eyes on me is not the way I want to live my life. And I hope that you guys aren't living your life that way either. And I think the sooner we start to speak kinder to each other and be more welcoming and caring of other women, and understanding that this is a journey that we're all on, and we stop becoming so critical of other women, then we can all be just more comfortable with what we are and how we're living authentically. And I have to tell you from my own firsthand personal experiences, one of the things that has hurt me deeply the most personally is when I have girlfriends say to me that they don't want to spend time with me in the summer because I've been working out and I've been eating right, and they don't feel comfortable hanging out with me because they haven't done the same, and they don't feel confident about their bodies. And I always call that reverse fitness discrimination or health discrimination. And that, that's hurtful. That would be just as hurtful as saying something, really mean or negative descriptively to another woman about how they look. And so make sure that you're not that person as well. And so if you have friends that you admire because they are living a fitness lifestyle, or maybe they've done some things to put their body in a way that you admire, I would recommend reaching out to those women and asking them if you can, I don't know, hang out with them in the summer and go for walks with them if they're out walking every morning to get their exercise, or ask them what they're doing to stay so fit instead of excluding them from your life because you feel threatened or maybe a little bit intimidated, and maybe befriend them and not shut them out of what it is you're doing socially. It's hurtful either way when we're negative to people. And I know for me that has been a thing that's been said to me a couple of times, and it's really kind of broken my heart because I thought we were better friends than that. And I would never ever eliminate someone from my life because of a lifestyle that they chose to live. I mean, as unless it was something that was unsafe or illegal, and because they were taking better care of themselves, or maybe weren't taking great care of themselves, I would never eliminate myself from them socially if they were my friends. So we want to make sure that we're taking good care of each other that way. So what can you do now? It's March. What can you do to get yourself summer ready? Well, the first and simplest thing that you can do is really start to become conscious in your everyday life and the things that you're doing that are not making you feel your best, which will ultimately not allow you to look your best. Because remember, if we're feeling amazing, then that becomes our outward appearance, and then we start to look amazing on the outside, regardless if there were any sort of real measurable changes. So just making the decision to become conscious with your own body and how it is you're feeling on a day-to-day basis in relationship to the decisions that you're making for yourself. We all know what good, sound, nutritional choices are, and we know what bad nutritional choices are, and we immediately know when we do something that we know is a bad nutritional choice for us personally, and then we start to feel those feelings of regret and guilt and all of those things that we feel. So it's never a big surprise when we make bad choices. But what are we going to do this season to make sure that we are not sitting on the sidelines missing out on all the fun because we don't stop ourselves right before we make a bad nutritional decision that's going to make us feel bad? And then also be aware that making bad decisions becomes a snowball effect sort of thing for us emotionally too. And you're like, oh, well, I already don't feel confident, in a short sleeve shirt and some shorts. So I might as well just sit in the house and eat myself into misery into the winter months. We don't want to be that way either. We have to make a conscious decision that this is it, and we're going to do things to make ourselves feel better. And so fasting is that thing. I hate to kind of drill this in all the time, but it is that thing that is the easiest thing to do to, within days, help yourself start feeling better. Start incorporating just a small fasting window, skipping breakfast and that morning snack that you are so used to having, and seeing what being in a fasted state can actually do for you energy-wise or feeling-wise, and how I can really help you identify with some of those things that you're doing in your nutritional life that's keeping you from looking and feeling your best. And when you start identifying those trigger foods for yourself, and you start getting yourself into that position where you're no longer inflamed, and you're no longer having aches and pains, and you're no longer feeling fatigued, and you no longer are feeling hypoglycemic, and you start having those positive feelings because your energy is coming back, then that's the state of mind that really helps us find a way to make more consistent good choices for ourselves, and the energy starts to come back, and then you start to become more active, and the more active you become, then the more your body starts to respond, and the more you'll start to see those physical changes take place as well. So don't be that mom or that grandmother or that aunt or that sister or whatever role it is that you have as a woman in your life that's going to be sitting on the sidelines this year. Be the woman that's going to be actively participating with your family. Be the woman who's going to show up for the family picture. That's another one of those really heartbreaking stories that I hear. And it's a heartbreaking personal experience for myself. I have a season of my life where I'm not in many family pictures because I wasn't feeling good about myself. And how sad is that for my kids as they go back and start looking at pictures of our family and wondering where mommy was during these pictures. And it was because I wasn't doing the things that made me feel confident. And I know that's a heartbreaking story that I hear from so many women, that when it comes to family picture time, they exit themselves out of the picture, and they have a series of years of their life where they're not in any family pictures. That means they're not in any memories for their family coming up through the ranks as well, grandkids, great grandkids, whatever that might be. So we owe it to ourselves to do the positive things, to get ourselves ready for a season like spring and summer. We want to make sure that we feel confident in the choices that we're making for ourselves, so that we do feel and look our best, because that allows us the opportunity to live our most authentic life. And I bet if I had you guys define what your most authentic life is, I guarantee you there is no one that's going to say staying in the house all summer pouting about how I don't feel good about myself. That is not authentic living. Authentic living is being an active participant in your family or your friend's life, being there for those memory making opportunities, getting yourself on that roller coaster, or playing at the park, or whatever it is that your family does. You need to be present and you deserve to be present. Let this be the last time, or up until this point, like, don't let this be the last time. Let this be the first time that you are going to be active, consciously happy, and present with what your family has coming up on your schedule for the spring and the summer months. I know I'm super excited. This summer, I think last summer I was feeling pretty okay, but this summer I'm feeling fantastic, and I'm really, really excited for just being energized and happy and willing to participate in my family's life. So like I said, we have a little questionnaire that we've put together that we want you guys to just be able to process through these questions and see how these questions make you feel and how you're going to answer them. And then ask yourself, if these questions aren't what you hoped they would be, what are you going to do between now and the next couple of weeks to make some changes? It's a very easy thing to decide to do. You just decide that this is it. I am going to be present for my family, and I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be conscious, and then you show up. Something like intermittent fasting and changing what you're doing in your nutritional life to make sure that you can support your decision with energy and happiness and consciousness is super easy to do. You all know that we're here to support you, and we can teach you how to do all this within a very short period of time. 3 weeks is what we have in our course. And within that 3-week time, I promise you, you will have all the tools and the confidence and the experience that you need to make sure that this spring and summer are going to be a spring and summer full of you and memory making opportunities that you can share and carry forward with the people in your life that you love spending time with, and I'm sure who love spending time with you. And you'll be able to have those memories as keepsakes that your family can carry on forever. So no more sitting around pouting about what we wish we could do when you have the tools readily available to you that will teach you exactly what you can do for yourself. And I promise you, it's the best gift that you can give yourself, and it will be the thing that you can pay forward as well to other members of your family. You see it here in this community all the time. Husbands are jumping on boards, friends are jumping on board, doctors are wanting to know what women are doing when they come in for follow-up appointments, and their blood work is perfect, and their weight is coming off, and they're feeling like they have just regained their life back. So it is a really great way to really change some things very quickly and very safely, and with a community of women that are also fantastic. So no more sitting around feeling bad about yourself, about the past. Everything is going to be based on what we're going to do for the future. So our course is open through this weekend. We start on Saturday. Don't hesitate. Don't try to overthink it. Just get yourself registered. Jump in with us, and I promise you we will take good care of you, and we will love on you through the entire course to make sure you have everything you need to be successful. As always, we are giving away a shirt today. Today will be the last day we're giving away a shirt for this March course. So make sure you get registered for the course so you can be in the drawing to win this free shirt. It's Fast, Long, Feast, Well. Super comfy shirt. Everyone who gets this shirt absolutely loves it, and I would be honored to send it to you as a free gift for signing up for our March 10th course. We had a lucky winner yesterday, DK Figgins. I wasn't sure what your exact name was because we only got your email address, but you won yesterday's drawing, so congratulations. We're going to get your mailing address and your size from you, and we'll make sure that that gets mailed off to you tomorrow, so you'll have it for the beginning part of our course, and we're super excited to have you join us for March. Make sure you put notes in the section or click the link on YouTube to get this little self evaluation on how it is that you're feeling about the change of the seasons and how you're going to handle the season, and some things that you can do to possibly put yourself in a better position to enjoy the season with your family. And then if you are on our email list, Friday is the day that we include a recipe, and I know you've all been anxious to get some recipes, so you want to make sure that you're on our email list. Fridays are the days that we do send out our keto-like recipes, and I've been featuring them on Instagram stories as well, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. You get a little sneak peek of what I'm doing in my feasting window, and then official recipes get mailed out on Friday. Okay, a quick little housekeeping before I go in and welcome everyone to today's broadcast. We go on spring break tomorrow, or not tomorrow. I guess yeah, tomorrow. My kid's last day of school. We will be out for the week, so we will only be broadcasting live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. Tuesday and Thursday we are taking off because we're going to be away from the home with the family, doing some spring break things, and then moving forward here on this page, I believe we're only going to be doing lives on Monday and Wednesday, and then Friday over on the IF Keto Family Life page. So you'll be able to catch us 3 times, just in 2 different places. So we're hoping that you'll be able to tune in with us for those days, still 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for sure. And the reason we're going down to 2 days is because I am super excited about getting ready to launch our podcast. So that will be another opportunity for you to catch us in a different way. A lot of you have been asking for a podcast, so we're really anxious to get that up and going. And then I've also promised you guys a ton of videos about some things that we do behind the scenes. And I really can't get all of those things put together unless I have a little bit more time to do it. So we've decided to go down to just Monday, Wednesday lives, but we're going to get you a lot more information uploaded to YouTube and Facebook with some behind the scenes things about product reviews and what we're doing in the keto lifestyle. So not that we're going to be taking away any content, we're just going to be delivering in it in a different format for you guys. Okay, so let me get on over here to YouTube and I'll welcome everyone on this side, and then Facebook, I will welcome you guys over there. Kim from North Carolina, I'm signed up for the March class. Can't wait for it to start. Oh, Kim, I'm super excited for you. It's a great class. You're going to love it. Luis, graduate, loving the process. Awesome. Ravens Wing, hello, excited to start on Saturday. Super excited to have you. Tina Jost, so excited that I just signed up for the March 10th course. Awesome. I'm so excited for you too. Kim, love the blue hoodie. Can I order one? These are not available in the store right now, but they should be available to order in the next month or so. We kind of rotate through the styles, but yeah, this one is super cool. It's just as comfy as this one here, but it does have the little hoodie in the back. So it'll be available in the store hopefully in the next month or so. We'll keep you posted, and if you're on our email list, we email you and let you know what's available. Lori, celebrating my 55th birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Lori. And International Women's Day. So grateful for healing myself over the past 9 months with intermittent fasting and Diane's amazing coaching. So grateful. Congratulations on your 55th birthday, girlfriend. I bet you feel like $1,000,000, and I'm super excited for you. Cindy from the February course, welcome. Wasita, I think it is. Hello from Cali. Welcome. Thanks for jumping on. Linda, hello. Kitty Cat, happy International Women's Day. This group is a great place to celebrate all the wonderful women that are working towards healing. Yeah, and you know, it's a beautiful thing celebrating International Women's Day with all of you guys, because what I love about this community is it doesn't matter where you're from. We are all women, and we all are suffering some of the same struggles, and we're all reaping in the same benefits. And this is what I love about what we get to do here, both on YouTube and Facebook, is really bring such a big world together into such a small, tight-knit, loving community. And I appreciate each and every one of you that has been here with us over the past year or so and continues to go on this journey with me. I love that I get to interact with women all over the world, and the relationships that I've developed here are precious to me. So thank you so much for trusting me and hanging out here with us. I love it. Linda, I've been faithful watcher and have learned so much from you, and now ready to be in the March class. Very excited and can't wait to see what further success is in my near future. Yeah, Linda, I'm excited for you too. It's going to be great. Xanthi, looking forward to the March class. Since beginning, I have seemed to be able to tolerate eating greens, especially spinach. Seem to be losing a lot of water when this happens and having to run to the bathroom. Keeping a food log and look for patterns. Avoiding them seems to be help, but I'm worried about depriving myself of vitamins and minerals. Don't worry about that. We'll teach you all about that in class. So just keep writing out in your journal. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it all out in class. Joy, I finally caught you live. I'm going to join the April, and so looking forward to it. I'll be on a cruise the first 5 days of your next group, and I want to wait until you come back to be totally committed. That sounds smart, girlfriend, for sure. Enjoy your cruise. Tina, I feel that way sometimes when I don't like the way I look. I don't go as many places or do the fun things I want to do. Tina, yeah, you know, and that's just that's an emotional, psychological thing we do to ourselves. And we had a live discussion last year sometime about loving our closet. And really spending some time. I think we were working on something in our course at the time, and we were talking about, how we feel when we walk into our closet. And I can remember days walking into my closet in tears when I was trying to figure out what was going wrong with my body in so many ways. And none of my clothes fit, and I was super inflamed, and I couldn't lose that weight no matter how much exercise I was doing and what I was doing dieting wise. And it was horrible because you just prayed you could find something that fit or didn't feel bunchy and restrictive and painful when you put your clothes on. And going through this process with intermittent fasting and really figuring out those trigger foods and being able to finally shed that inflammation and that unwanted fat that my body had, now walking into my closet is a joy. And you tend to make your closet a happy, special place. And we actually have Yvonne in our group who set up a chair and a nice little rug, and she spends time in her closet now putting lotion on her skin, and that's really how we should be living our life. And so if you're finding that you're being stressed out about the summertime and clothes that are going to have to change because the weather changes or whatever, then please make sure that you're paying attention to your body. Make sure that you're open to some changes that you can incorporate in your lifestyle so that you're not so preoccupied with all of the negative, and you can confidently wear your clothes and go out around people and be with people. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've cherished about all the changes that I've gone through, is that now when I'm with people, I'm not so consumed with my own thoughts of feeling self-conscious about me. I can actually pay attention and connect with the people that I'm with, because I can now concentrate emotionally and mentally on them. So my relationships have gotten so much better, and I enjoy being around people because it's not focused on the negative aspects of me, but all the positive aspects of being with other people. So don't cheat yourself out of time. Don't cheat yourself out of people. Don't cheat yourself out of relationships and experiences. Figure out what it is that's holding you, what's keeping you stuck, and then let us help you any way we can to make sure that you're living your most authentic life, because we don't days are precious. We don't want to waste them feeling unhappy with how we're feeling about our own personal skin. Let's see. Kitty Cat, yesterday you touched on refeeding syndrome. Please explain more. I struggle with knowing which foods are more digestible for our bodies. Refeeding syndrome is very specific to extended fasting, Kitty Cat. So if you're intermittent fasting, shouldn't be a problem, especially if you've gone through our course, because we taught you what to do. Ellen, happy National Women's Day, everyone. Learned so much on the course in 2017. Thank you. You are so welcome. We're so glad that you took the course with us then. Tina, that shirt is awesome. Oh, thank you so much. We'll have it available in the course again. We did it in this color and a gray color for men. So we'll have it available for sure. Dorothy, I hope you're having a good day. That color looks great on you. Thank you so much. Teal is my go-to color. Everything I have has some touch of teal in it somewhere. So thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. I love this color. Okay, let's see who we've got over here on Facebook. Carol, girlfriend, you are always number one to check in on Facebook. I should give you like a trophy or something. You're always quick. Love it. Janet, hello. Good to have you here. Nancy, I'm getting ready for another week to end a 35-day water-only fast. Do you have any insight on foods to use to break the extended fast? The only info I can find breaking is with fruit. No, I wouldn't break it with fruit ever. A 35-day water-only fast? No way. I would highly recommend you just do some research. I don't practice extended fasting. I don't advise extended fasting, so you're not in my wheelhouse here. But I would definitely do some research on refeeding syndrome. You could really put your body into shock. And if you break your fast with sugar, you're loading your non-sugar body with a ton of sugar, and I would guarantee you're going to make yourself sick. So I would definitely research refeeding syndrome. Shakira, welcome, girlfriend. Good to have you on YouTube over there. Mina from Auckland, New Zealand, Friday morning, 10 a.m. Well, good morning to you in New Zealand. Debbie, taking the March course. Awesome. I can't wait. Cindy, hello. Carol, all you guys are asking for notes. Awesome. Jenny from snowy Michigan. Oh, girlfriend, I'm so sorry it's snowy where you guys are. Michael and I actually sat in the backyard today and got a little sun. It's really nice here. Joy, looking forward to going over that inventory. By the way, I'm not doing a smoothie challenge. I'm doing a 4-day no sugar challenge as I head into March course. Awesome, girlfriend. Yeah, I'm glad you rethought that one. Jillian, listening to Lean In when I do my fasted workouts, mind blown. We need to be kind to each other. Looking forward to warmer weather and summer clothes for me, not anyone else. Yeah, I love Lean In. I read Lean In when I was in Mexico last summer. Loved that book. Loved that book. We do, as women, need to really come together and be kinder and more compassionate and more forgiving and just genuine with each other, and try to be a little bit more empathetic too about, what each woman deals with on a daily basis. It's amazing how closed off we can be from each other, and how critical we can be, and how demeaning we can be of each other. And it's such a sad thing, because we really need to have each other's backs. So I'm glad you're reading that book. It's a great book. I absolutely loved it. Tina, although my body is not my ideal yet, I'm actually looking forward to summer clothes, as I made enough changes with IF that it's given me confidence. Awesome. Yep. And then when you're confident, then you tend to do more confident decision making. So it ends up, when we sulk and pout and feel sorry for ourselves, then we can make those snowball bad decisions, right? Well, I'm already feeling this way, so I might as well eat this tub of ice cream or whatever it is. Well, the opposite happens when we're feeling good about ourselves, and when we're wearing clothes we feel confident and we're revealing more skin, we tend to make more conscious, better decisions. So make sure you're creating the right snowball effect for yourself, and it's one that's going to be a positive one. Lynn, I promised myself that 2018 was a year for me. I started fasting and changed my eating habits and signed up for the March course. I'm already feeling better. I'm looking forward to more positive changes inside and out, feeling more confident in some new summer clothes I'll have to buy. Awesome, girlfriend. That is the way to go. And just keep thinking that through. And then what we have to make sure we do too, and we did a really good job of it here in this community last year, is when we go from summer to fall and fall to winter, that we are constantly thinking about our spring and summer life, right? So we don't take a pause because we're going to be walking around in sweatpants and sweatshirts. We work toward how we want to be when that sun comes out again, or how we want to look in our skinny jeans and our high boots, or whatever it is that we wear in the winter time. So we never want to let this season be an excuse for us to stop taking care of ourselves and for us to stop feeling our most authentic best. So we don't use the summer, we don't use the fall and the winter as excuses to start neglecting ourselves. We use those as a way to push forward into the next spring and summer for sure. So congratulations on making that decision for yourself. You are doing great. Pamela, listening from work. Awesome. I love it. Amy, hello from Oregon. I'm getting ready for the sun, spring and summer. I'm feeling this is my best year to date. Girlfriend, I can attest to that. It is definitely your best year to date. I'm so happy and so proud of you. You've done some great things. So hopefully you'll be able to get some good runs in up there in Oregon as well. And Susan, looking forward to spring break next week. Also, enjoy your week. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, we're super excited about it. Michael's on vacation and the kids won't be too busy. So we've planned a couple of days. We've been in Texas. It'll be 4 years this July. And we haven't done many Texas sightseeing things. So we're really going to take the week to be tourists in our own town and really kind of enjoy our local area here. So we're pretty excited about it. And then Michael and I are going on a 5-day vacation to Mexico in April. So we're excited about that one. And then Logan's graduating from high school and he turns 18 in June. So we're going to take a 7-day trip to Mexico. So we're excited, and we're not panicking in any way. We're not doing any desperate moves. We're pool and beach ready, and we plan to stay that way. And even when we go to Mexico, we don't do anything that puts us behind, and we stay in an all-inclusive resort, and we fast and we work out and we feast. We do the same exact things that we do when we're here at home. We just do it in a vacation mode, but we never sabotage ourselves. We don't fear going on vacation anymore. We don't fear having to make up lost time when we come home. We make conscious decisions about looking and feeling our best and living our most authentic life when we're away on vacation as well. And that's really what we like to teach you to do in the course too. When you create a lifestyle for yourself, you don't ever have to leave your life to live your life. You just continue living your lifestyle no matter what life throws at you. And that's the most freeing aspect of this. And the beautiful thing about going to vacation in Mexico is none of the food there bothers me. So I can actually eat better and be a little freer in Mexico when I'm eating, because none of the food there makes me sick. Where here in the States, I have to be very aware of what I'm eating, because everything, if I'm not careful, can make me sick. So yeah, vacationing when you're fasting and practicing an keto-like lifestyle is super fun, and it's very freeing, and you have no regrets, and you have no guilt, and you have no anything. It's just a really great time. And a lot of women who've gone through the course have experienced that on their vacations as well. So it's super fun. Sandy, I just had to comment to hear her talk to me. Oh, that's nice. Sandy, just put a happy face in there and I'll talk to you. I don't care. I love it when you guys put comments over there so I see that you're here. Dorothy, I hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you. I think I already read that one. Shakira, hello. Kitty Cat, I'm starting 22-hour fast and 1 meal a day. What have you found helpful to break fast if only eating 1 meal? Girlfriend, that's all in the course. So you have to figure that out for yourself. I don't tell you what to do. And if you're doing 22-hour fast, that's not 1 meal a day. It's usually about a 23 or 24-hour fast, and you just want to make sure that what you're consuming is going to make you feel good. I can't tell you that. You kind of have to figure that out for yourself. I am frequently doing 1 meal a day now, with what I'm changing up a little bit now that I'm healed with my dirty fasting and workouts. So, but it's a process of elimination and figuring out what's going to fuel your body best. And I don't know if you're working out or not working out or whatever. So you have to go through that process and figure it out for sure. So I think that is going to be it. Yep, and we cover all of that stuff in the course. So the one thing you guys have to understand if you're jumping on here with us and you haven't taken the course yet, or you haven't been hanging out here very long, is I do not promote extended fasting whatsoever, and I never tell anybody what to eat. You have to figure that out for yourself, because what foods work best for you might be foods that don't work best for me, and vice versa. I don't give you a meal plan. I don't tell you what to eat. I let you learn how food makes your own personal body feel, because it's time that we start thinking for ourselves and stop relying on someone else to mommy us. We are grown women. Most of us are raising kids or have raised kids, and we're still relying on other people to tell us what to do. And we really need to stop that and start thinking for ourselves. And I have a saying in our course, and it's called supplementation desperation. The same thing happens around this time of year with weight loss desperation, and I'll do absolutely anything someone tells me to do if they promise me I'm going to lose weight. Well, we got to avoid that, because that doesn't work for us, and it puts us in that tailspin of panic and regret and failure and negative self-talk and then emotional distress. And who wants to go there? We are grown women. We need to make decisions for ourselves based on how we personally want to look and feel, and the life that we want to live that we decide is authentic. I can't tell you what's authentic for you, and you can't tell me what's authentic for me. I'm the only one that can determine that. And then what we need to do to take it a step further is be genuinely appreciative of people who want to live differently than us. It's like, it's okay if someone's going to do something differently than you. You don't want someone judging you. Stop judging other people and let them feel free to do what they want to do that makes them happy. So with that being said, we are going to log off for today. Remember, March 10th is our next course start day. Please do yourself a favor and get yourself registered for something that's going to help you move forward through these next couple of seasons and help you get that good feeling back about your life. We will do a drawing for today for this shirt, so make sure you get yourself registered today so you are in the drawing for this shirt. All the other shirts that we've given away this week will be mailed out. And then tomorrow, remember, join us at the IF Keto Family Live Facebook page. Michael and I will be going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time to talk about a really cool subject, so make sure you join us over there. Put notes in the section or click the link on YouTube if you want to get the questionnaire that we've put together for you today. And then please always know this. If you feel like you need some specific questions answered about maybe your life, how you're feeling, or maybe if this is a lifestyle that is good for you or maybe not so good for you, just email me. I have no problem answering pretty general questions about helping you make a decision about what the next best move for your life would be. So I'm an open book. I love helping women find their journey or find their way to this journey. So definitely feel free to email me if you feel like you need to have that information available to you. What is the link for the keto family page? It's Kara will put it on there. Oh, you see it. Okay, good. Yeah, so we'll be there tomorrow, Friday. It's really cool because Michael jumps on with me and we have a really good conversation. I just found you. I've learned so much since I started watching your videos. Awesome. Just Jean, hopefully you've subscribed over there for sure. Okay, have a good day. I'll see you guys on Friday, tomorrow over on our other page. If I don't see you over there, then I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you sign up for our course. We start on Saturday. I want to see you in there. I want to be able to take this relationship with you a little bit further and help you. I want to personally help you on this journey to looking and feeling your best and living your most authentic life. Have a super weekend, and thanks for jumping on.